team again. Huh? Definitely. I was gonna say let's switch too, but
here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And off we go with Madden Ultimate Team. Taking in at the 3. A nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
I think he only ran the ball once.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
But after that dude got kicked,
there's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To begin the drive, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. This is Tomlinson, and for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
3rd and 13.
This play is not working against them.
Operating from the gun, Griffin. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On is the punter long here as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action. Now Griffin. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They go play action. Griffin. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Rager, 60 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't caught before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On second down, it's Tomlinson, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 61 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
The game at 7.
Boy, tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A scramble for it. I think the Patriots may have got it. They did. I can't say that's something you see often, but it worked out for them. Tie game, they try to get the ball back, and they do.
You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to give me a lot of tales about this guy called Old Mo. I never knew who Old Mo was. Now I do. It's Old Momentum, and they want to keep riding it.
Old Mo. Is that a true story?
Yeah, one score per quarter.
I love your pops.
And it's got to be 3
The
points.
Pats at the line, ready to go. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. It sets them back for second down.
Back at the 33-yard line.
Okay.
Griffin. From right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
57.
They'll try and pick it up with Tomlinson. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
I will not be open.
Griffin. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 10 yards out. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looks pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offense coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Griffin. That's caught by Jackson. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case,
and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Reagor, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
The game at 14. Morton Anderson to kick off.
I got caught
So tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
With a 1st down as they begin the drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
if you met one of my...
It's caught inside the 25.
Good job.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Antonio Gates, 75 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Patriots 21, Cowboys 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Please take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Griffin. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 28 yards. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
On 1st down, Griffin. The Pets are going to get there. Down he goes.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. RG3 taking it in. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece. Morton Anderson to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way.
What a play by prime time. So electric, the ultimate home run hitter.
Now, see, you set that up really nicely for me because I got a nugget. Dion is the only person to hit a home run in Major League Baseball and score an NFL touchdown in the same week.
Oh, I like that one. Remember, too, the only man to play in both the Super Bowl and the World Series.
Set to kick off.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Taken in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it.
That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down. Throwing again, Griffin. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw again is Griffin. That's complete right around the 8. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Reagor as time expires in the 1st half. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They show great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
I can't hear you. When? No, you threw 8, bro. And a fumble.
Ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taking it about the 1. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. That'll be caught. Reagor with it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Griffin. Right side caught by Jackson. Give him 6 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. 6 yards. To throw is RG3.
What are you doing this time of this thing?
Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone.
I know you said outside, but does that make sense if you're on outside? Okay, I got
32 yards. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
Okay, I know what you said before, but I think you meant that.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Patriots take over 1st
So you
and
just
10
stand
at
on
their own
the left side of the half
19-yard
line,
line.
stand in the middle.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives, exactly.
That's caught at the 25. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field.
That's good.
Big play there for New England. 65 yards.
10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Griffin on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Boys, 6-yard line.
Now it's Tomlinson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Tomlinson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal
Texas
at the
7.
1-yard line.
3 dudes didn't block on that.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Youngway Koo lining up.
They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Youngway Koo set to kick off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Pitch coming.
This one taken just inside the 10. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
It's 2nd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. From the shotgun,
Oh,
Griffin.
damn, bro.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the fourth quarter, tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon. And not only do you give up the lead, now you've got to turn around, punt it away from your own 20 as well. So it's really a double whammy with time starting to become a factor.
So that one will be accepted.
Don't score, we win.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Oh, I cooked him.
A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now it's Griffin. He finds Tomlinson as running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
That catch good for only a couple.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Griffin will throw again. Getting this into the hands of Turner. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Screen on his stretch. RPO. You got the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points
one time
here in the fourth
in the
quarter.
last 3 games.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Griffin. Hard throw, incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Cowboy first down.
Back to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. A second broken tackle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
Ken, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw.
That's all I need.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Sorry.
pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Here's Griffin. Steps away to his left. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Griffin to throw. This ball complete to Rager. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. We're going into the final play in this game. They knew that they needed some.
Yeah, man, pay attention. Good job on offense. I'm sure it's going to be them again. Damn. I wish it was, man. Oh, shit. First game, we had six interceptions on defense. Huh? We had 6 interceptions on defense.
Ready to do the honors. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Last game we did.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Broncos take over 1st and 10.
We had 6 interceptions for us.
24-yard line.
Are you talking about the last game? Are you talking about the last game we didn't get? Okay. Are you talking about the last game we didn't get any stops? You're not listening. If you think we didn't get any stops, you're not listening. We had 6 interceptions the first game on defense. How are you not getting stops?
Mahomes now on 1st down. And no, incomplete.
What was that part?
Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, trying to start it out with a bang. But it's
I
2nd
had a
down.
pick 6.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
Yo, you're not making sense. We had 6 turnovers. Caused 6 turnovers. We didn't get any stops. How does that make sense?
On the ground, it's the first carry here for Jamal Charles.
A turnover is a
Able to
stop.
break one tackle,
We
but
had
then
6 of
quickly
those.
brought
And
down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Short yardage situation, here's Charles. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. blitz coming, and down he
So
goes.
if that's not a stop,
A surprising move here on the opening
we
drive
had
of the game.
7 of those
And the
that game.
Patriots take over, and they're going to have
And you're
terrific
saying that we
field
didn't stop
position.
them. One like that and 6 interceptions.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw went a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking downfield for kick. That's caught at the 25. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 57 yards. They'll let Charles try and get him in. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
22 yards there, a first down. Here's Griffin to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
At the 17-yard line.
On first down, Tomlinson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, Tomlinson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
These two teams all tied after one.
First quarter, with the score tied 7-7. Youngwei Koo set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
First down.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Six-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Carry now for Kareem Hunt. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's complete to Kelsey. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, Broncos.
Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Kyle Van Noy on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Patriots' 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jamal Charles with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up and now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Griffin. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Out of the gun, Griffin. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gonzalez. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On 1st down, Griffin. Over the middle, complete. That's Gonzalez. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll run. Tomlinson. And the Patriots are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. LaDainian Tomlinson as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. And his kick is good.
Here we go, here we go. That ties the game at 14. Young Wade.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
After the interception, here's Griffin. Looking deep for his tight end game. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Antonio Gates in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's caught inside the 20.
Make it happen!
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis operating gun, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Antonio Gates, the veteran tight end, was the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run with LT. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Defensively, the tackle by Cam Chancellor. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground. Tomlinson. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Finds his target. It's Gates. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That gain on 3rd down. Good for 28. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it.
set to go. Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return way back at the 11.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They go play fake, and it's Hill rolling to his right. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
From the gun, here's Hill. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
I thought he did a nice job there of reading the coverage and realizing he didn't have anything downfield. So what quarterback doesn't love having a running back who's a terrific safety valve that he can dump the ball off to and turn it into a big hitter anyway?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kyle Van Noy gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep it. And he's going to go down again. Kyle Van Noy able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order. Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And they are going for it. Here's Hill. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Griffin. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The end result, 21 yards.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Pro Bowl end to Marcus Ware there to take him down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's Tomlinson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. LaDainian Tomlinson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Steelers, nothing. Youngway Koo set to kick.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Kyle Van Noy able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Hill. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
After the interception, here's Griffin. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
2nd and inches at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, they give him to Tomlinson. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 20-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did. And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time. And they've got...
Yeah. Hopefully, just keep it going. Yeah. Yeah, they were. Yep. Happy birthday. No, I don't say happy birthday to him. think it's Black's birthday too. He said it was Thursday, if I remember correctly. Oh, yesterday though. Cool. Probably. Nope.
Set to kick off.
Set to go. Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second and 7.
Corner routes.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. First carry for the 5-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a toss right. This is Tomlinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 33 and a first.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but That's not slowing down his feet as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely. Still got a lot of life left in those legs. The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now Griffin on first down. He finds Tomlinson as running back. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Complete to LaDainian Tomlinson. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Tomlinson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll look for the first with Tomlinson. LT hit and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50, the 30, 10. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. Backbreaker, that'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score as they're up. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. No one was expecting a fake there, but they had 2 more on their knee.
That was it. I voted that.
Youngway Koo set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground.
If you were me.
And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Kamara there with a first down carry, but not much running room, and he takes it forward for only a couple. It's second down. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. You have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On for the field goal. A 61-yard attempt.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
There you go. There you go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And this carries into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Running back. No, good play actually. Yeah, purple zone. Purple color.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Griffin. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
And this is Tomlinson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Tomlinson again, a first down carry. Open space inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I went to the score.
Now they'll throw it with Griffin. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
2nd and goal at the Chiefs' 1-yard line.
Tomlinson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. CD, for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And that'll set them back 5. So that'll back him up 5.
Good to go. Appreciate it.
Well, now things get a little dicier here. It's a 42-yard extra point attempt. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Patriots 15, Chiefs 11. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
It's Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Griffin now off the bootleg. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
It popped to my screen. I thought it was supposed to be
Set to kick off.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Months ago. I don't know if he's still on my friends list.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Off the bootleg. Griffin. Gonna let this thing go deep for Gates. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Tomlinson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Now it's Griffin.
First down, Patriots.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield, because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way full steam, and he broke that one up.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and get the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Patriots 22, Chiefs 11. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
A scramble for it. I think the Patriots may have got it. They did. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back. But also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
First down, Patriots.
This is for his running back, Tomlinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A nice gain of 21 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Griffin. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. We're back now in KC. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah.
What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And that will get out of bounds. So that's definitely going to put a major crimp in any comeback plans they may have had.
Good. That's what. I see one of the things you're doing, which is wasteful for you. I see two of the things you're doing that's wasteful for you on offense. And so you have second wing and energizer on Damian Thomason. You don't need those. Yeah, for a couple of reasons. One, because you don't run the ball that much, and 2, when you do run the ball, you rotate between him and the other dude. So if he's tired, he's only going to be tired for one play in MUT. Excuse me. So you can be using those on linemen or something else. Or one of your wide receivers, anything. So you can use those AP points for that. Alright, you can keep it that way, but I know the chance of getting Sam in the back during play, that doesn't matter. The chance of getting there, stamina back during the play. how it is on the MUT. Yeah, those two were fine. Did I just see that right? Yeah, and on Lance Allworth, you got the homer thing. That's a waste because he's on the X Factor. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I was just looking at it. Gunslinger, quick draw, and fearless. So like you can have, if you take those off of with Daniel Thomas, the ones that are useless, you can put the screen protector on for screen plays, or you can put on one that stops dominant edge rushes. So like when we're playing against dudes that have Montez Sweat and we're getting killed, that'll take care of that. He won't be able to get in like that. It indicates the stuff that he has. Which is why when I'm playing defense, these dudes have stars on their line. My guys aren't getting in because it negates all that stuff. Mine dude have to get up in 4 hours. You gotta do what now? Oh, how'd that go? Not bad. Yeah, I need to go back to the range myself. been a while. I'm looking at a Caltech 2000 right now. On Caltech sub. Then we'll gain it when I get back. Mm-hmm. So it Wednesday to Sunday. That's cool. Vacation. Nice. Okay. That's cool. I had to get my boy to business the other day. That's the wrong one. No, I sent you the wrong thing. This is what I meant to say. Disrespectful sucker. Don't try and go by me. No, that was here. Yeah. That's it's a helmet camera. I think it's 135. Let's cut up to it quick. I think I ended up hitting 150 before I slowed down. Oh, 141. Huh? Try it for another 5 minutes. If it don't work, I'm out. Mhm. All right, cool. All right, got it, bro. Have a good one. All right.